Hi, welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. This is Marsha. Thank you for joining me here today on my YouTube channel. We are going to make some fun, clear postcards today, and that's going to be an inspiration for you to take part with me in the 52 Week Snail Mail Challenge. So this is our first week, so we are counting down the weeks. So this is week number 1. And I'm going to send out some clear postcards to my friends. And this is just a DIY to give you inspiration. Now, if you want to pick up the September Embellishments Kit Club, there are postcards in there, but they are already printed out for you, and it's the original artwork and other designs that you've seen me make here on my channel. And you can go through the description box on the listing in my Etsy shop and you'll see all the designs that come in it. But I'm really including a lot of wonderful designs I showed you that I've been making from all the crafting here that we do on the channel. So first of all, let's do our subscriber giveaway. We had a 600 subscriber giveaway, so thank you to all of the lovely comments and for entering. I really appreciate that. So I had $5 store credits that I was going to be giving away, and one grand prize of a $16 store credit. And the rules were in the description under that giveaway. Excuse me. So we had 2 entries for the grand prize. That was Sharon Kensley and Christina Demers. And then we had 2 entries for the $5 store credit. That was Elizabeth Sanchez and Brian's Season. So congratulations. So I'm going to go ahead and give Christina and Sharon both a $16 store credit. And I'm Elizabeth and Brian's Briones. So forgive me if that's not the proper pronunciation. It's a beautiful name. So you will need to send me a message to my email address to claim your prize. So I may already have your email, but in order to claim it, I need you to contact me. That's how giveaways need to work. At marketsofsunshineusa@gmail.com, and it will be in the description box below. So there won't be any misspellings on the name. Just click the link and then send me a message saying I'm claiming my giveaway prize in your YouTube giveaway, and then I will send you the coupon code, and it will be a 30-day expiration. So from September 15th to October 15th, it will only be good for 30 days. There's no cash back value. There's no cash value. And anything over $5 a product purchase you are responsible for, and you are also responsible for the shipping. This is only goes toward your product cost, and that's the rules of Etsy, and you will have to pay the shipping. So it doesn't matter if you're international or domestic, the rules apply both ways. So congratulations, ladies! Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. That was just a thrill, and I just love, love, love how you guys are showing me that you really enjoy my content here. So I hope this video today, you're going to get some value out of it, and subscribe and share. So if you've never seen this, I hope I inspire you. So leave me a comment and let me know if this is the first time you've seen this done, and if you're going to give it a try. And I'd love to see your projects, so post them in the Facebook group if you're in our Facebook group, or on social media, and just tag me. Use hashtag Markets of Sunshine. That's all you have to do, and I can find you. And if you're on Instagram, you can still tag me Markets of Sunshine, and I can find you because I use that hashtag for my business. So we're going to make 2 different styles of clear postcards today. One is going to be using a clear acrylic piece that I purchased online. This was probably 10 years ago that I purchased these. I've tried to look it up today, and I'm really not finding them, so I don't know if it was like just a fad, and it didn't really take off. And I was trying to remember, was it Mary Jane's Farm magazine that I saw this in? It was where, or was it just somebody's random blog? I can't even tell you. And so I looked it up, and I was only able to find one blog that did a clear postcard using packing tape. So we're going to do that as well today in both of this. So I'm going to start off with the packing tape because that's something that everyone has on hand. And we're going to measure off on our little sewing mat here 4 by 6, and I'm going to just use washi tape to do that so that we know where we want to be with this. So it's going to be 4 inches tall. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead, even though I can see the 4-inch mark here, but this is just for demonstration purposes so that you guys can see it. All right, here's the 6-inch mark, so I'm going to tear that right there. And then we're going to come down here with another piece of washi, and then we're going to, so that gives us a working space. So this is what we're going to decorate here, right here. Okie dokie. Okay, now all of your elements need to be facing up, need to face you. So with the packing tape, you first want to start off with magazine pages, fussy cut images, embellishments. When we work on the clear acrylic piece, you can use stickers and washi and things like that. But when you're just going to make it yourself with the packing tape, so here this is what I've picked out of my stash so far. So I have these 2 elements, and then so we're going to have a front side and a back side. So this is going to be the front side. So this is the side where the stamp will have to go. So, okay, I have to leave, so this little corner here, let's just give this corner for our stamp, so we don't want to fill that in. And then now, we need to keep in mind too, okay, so this is where the address needs to go. So what I did for that is, this is going to be for writing the message on the back, and this is going to be for the address on the front. And this I got off of Nazzie's Etsy shop. Amity Bloom, I believe is how you say that. So I'm going to just trim this down. These were little old 35 millimeter, not 35 millimeter, Polaroid thing, embellishments that she made. Aren't these cute? All right, so this is going to be here. So I was trying to figure out which way. Okay, I want it to go here. So here's the stamp, so we'll keep that in mind. All right, and I'm going to just come over here a little bit. I don't want it right up smack dab on the edge. I want to come down because some of the stamps might be a little bigger. You know, we have ones that are wider now. They're not those little teeny tiny ones, and I like to get the decorative stamps, so that's probably what that is going to be. So now I have to keep that in mind because the teacup, I could angle the teacup here. So this will still give me room to write the person's name. Now that's only if you want to just mail this as is to the person. But I don't trust the mail these days for it to get through the machinery or the handling because, you know, they're so, you know, bogged down now with so many things happening in the world. And mine are all going to be delivered in the, you know, to a U.S. domestic address. But I still think that I should put it in a protective envelope. So theoretically, I could decorate the whole thing. So, but I just want to give you that heads up to keep that in mind so that if you are going to just say, I'm going to just mail it as is and see if it gets there to save yourself money, then just keep that in mind. It may not make it because, and then this would be where your return address would be here, their address here, the stamp here, so which is actually right here. So if you're going to mail it as is, then don't cover here where the stamp would be, don't cover here where you need to put your return address, and then this is where you would need to keep that open for the their address. But I'm going to go ahead and do it just like this anyway, because I still want to put their name here. I think that would just be really cute and a cool way, and something, you know, decorative. And whether I put my name over here in the corner, which I have, you know, address labels, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not yet. But we're just playing here. We're not going to overthink this. We're just going to play and go with the flow and see what happens. So now we're going to get a piece of tape and we're going to tape all across here. And let's see again, and it can overlap, so it doesn't have to be precise. You want it to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to come right here to the bottom. It's already grabbed hold of that. That one's too short. And my roll looks like I'm getting down to the bottom, so I hope I have enough of this to finish it. I thought I had pulled it far enough. Now I did. Okay, so now I'm going to line it up. I'm looking right at where the tape is on the other, where I just put it down. If you watch me make stickers, you see that this is very similar to that. All right, now we just have this section here. Let me see if this piece is, nope, still too short. Thought I might be able to, okay, so now this is going to be shorter, and I don't know, so what I think I'll do is I'm going to just put the first piece here and then let the rest of it go out there, and then I don't want it to overlap this way. And again, because supposedly, if you were going to mail it in the mail, you would put the stamp on the outside, not on the inside. Okay, so there's the first side. All right, now you peel this up very carefully. So you're going to see me doing it. So I don't know, we're going to find out. Should I have overlapped the tape? Because I didn't. I just put it right up next to it. Oh, it's all coming up in one piece. Yippee! Okay, excellent, beautiful. Now you just take it and flip it upside down. We're going to line it back up down here. Bring it over so that I'm in that 4 by 6 inch space. And I'm looking at where my tape is. I can see the tape is down here. Over there, right there. Okay, it's a little tricky. Okay, you got to hold on to that to get it to let go of you. Now we're going to come in with our other pieces, and I don't want the exact same thing, but I do want to have. I think I will put another little circle disc there, and then okay, so we have the teacup. All right, we have this bigger space here, so I want to come in now with this. So this is going to be where I'm going to write a message. So I'm going to come up here like this. Okay, so that leaves me that space. And then I want to cover up that part there somehow. Let's see. Bring it back over. It's wanting to shift on me. Bring it back down a little bit. What could we put? That's a little too wide. That's just going over the edge of that. I don't want that to happen. Let's get the scraps out. This is when we get into the scrap bag. And let's see what's in here that might work. I have a strip here. Not quite white enough. I have that. Could come in with that. Ah, tape is kind of like that. All right, so I like that. All right, we'll do that. I think this is one of G's images, if I'm remembering correctly. When I did the purple Happy Mail gift, if you watched me do that. I'm just going to overlap it a little bit. That's going to come there. Okay, I like that. I'm happy with that. We don't need that piece. I can go back in the scrap bag. Now, here we go. Now we need 3 pieces. Let's hope I don't run out of tape. I'm going to come right down here to the bottom. Let me see. Scoot this up so that I make sure I'm lining up on there. Okay. I wonder if I could just fold this down. If that would work. It looks like it would work. Yes, it does. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Now, I know I didn't write on here, but that's okay because like I said, this is just for demonstration purposes. That's all I wanted to do. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to trim this up. So I'm going to trim it right here on this side first. This is so unique and fun. Think about putting this in one of your scrapbooks, your junk journals. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim around the foot of this teapot. And I was thinking we could do this with our laminating machine. So you would have to have your message already written out. And then, you know. So this is where the stamp would have gone, but I didn't put anything up there. But I like this. I'm just going to cut around the whole thing like this because I think it's so cool. All right, there we go. So now that I've cut it down to this small size, it's actually smaller than a postcard, but I should have filled it in with something up here, but just to give you the idea of this whole technique. Okay, so you get the feel of it by now, I'm sure, so that you could do that. But this is a cool embellishment that you could put in a journal or send it as Happy Mail, and they could use it just as a cool pocket. Now you can put it in as a pocket page, and they can still, you know, put a piece right over the top of that. It's just a really fun piece. I think it turned out really cute. I'm happy with that. Really, really cute. So now that gives me the idea of what to do. So here's my let's look at our space again. So see, now for the stamp, flip it this way because that's where the stamp would have gone. So theoretically, this would have had to stay left open anyway, but I should have just cut it here to keep that same size. But I like this size. I'm just tickled pink with it. I think it's just very unique, and that's what I was going for, was just something different. Okay, so now we're going to come in with our clear acrylic piece, and it's just a little tiny bit taller, maybe 4 1/4 inches high. So we're going to decorate this up, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to do the same thing and just put the clear tape right over the top of this. So I've been playing around. What did I want? Okay, so we need to do the same thing. We're going to get a piece of, this was a recipe card that I used actually. And then we're going to use the other half of this. So we're going to use that as well. And then some of these succulents and the teacups. Just see what will work. And we'll get the scrap bag out again and see. What we can come up with. All right, so this time I am not going to tape over where I would want to write my message. I'm just going to lay the whole thing out on this side because the back is where I would want to put my message. So I'm just going to play around with this, see where I would want to do it. So that will be later on, but let's just decorate here now, showing you the same thing. So I'll just put the one layer of tape and let's see what we get. All right, so now this would be, okay, again, where their name and address would go. Trimming this down. Like that. That looks really nice. Teacup is perfect. So I like working on the acrylic because I have a solid, base. I know where I'm at. I know where things need to be. That's going to go there. Now we can come in, I thought would be really cute, with some of the washi. And let's see, which one did I want to put? That was the decision. I was thinking something like maybe this one. I thought that would be fun. This was some I got off of Amazon. And let's see how it works on acrylic. All right, so we're going to scoot this up and scoot that up. Maybe just right there. I want to give it like a border. Thought that would be so pretty on here. If I do find where I purchased these, I will let you know in the next video. Seems like it's doing pretty well on here. Huh. This is the first thing that I've ever seen it actually stick to and stay. Okay, so do I want to come over here with another border? Looking good. I like it. Isn't that pretty? Really nice. Very nice. Move that up a teeny bit. Alrighty. Ooh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Already just in love with this thing. So we're going to take now our acrylic. I don't know if I want to come in here with that. Decisions, decisions, decisions. So do I want to put their name on here now? Okay. Yes, I can do that. Okay, so here we are. I used my calligraphy marker. So here we are. Look at this beautiful presentation. I'm very pleased with it. Now we're going to put on a couple of more layers of our packing tape. Make sure you lay it down flat so that you're not getting any bubbles. And I am not going to come along. Let me see. Let me do this. I don't know if it will gouge it. I don't want that to happen. Just making sure it's very close so that it's not getting air bubbles. Seeing a little bit of air bubbles, like around here. Okay, that looks good. Looking beautiful. Okay, so now for this part. All right. To line it up right where I left off with the other piece, and then we will trim the excess. And now I will flip it over, and we're going to do the other side. It's going to look gorgeous. I'm loving this already, and I will definitely look up and see where I found this, and so that you can order some as well. If I can't find it, what I was thinking was to see about using the leftover laminate pieces and if that will work. Because I'm definitely seeing that it looks better and it works better. Okay, so here's my note. Here's my message. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing and come in with the washi. And I'm thinking, do I want to use the same flower design or do I want to use a different color? I really like the flower. This is too pale. Let me see about this one here. This is like a succulent. This one might do nicely. All right, so let's position our message. Then okay, so we definitely have room. Now I'm going to go through my sticker packs and add some pretty sticker embellishments around the edges of this. These are some nice clear ones I've gotten off of Amazon. A little bit tricky to get off of there. There we go. Okay. Hold that in place. And that will start to hold my paper in place. So now it's not going to wiggle around on me. And this, I'm going to put it in an envelope to mail, so there won't be a stamp. It won't be going through the post office because it would not arrive alive. Okay. All right. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so now we have two at the top. Now let's get one here for the bottom corners. That is so pretty. I love that look. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is just looking so nice. I may not even bother to put the washi around it because I'm liking it the way it is looking and turning out. So let me see. Do I want to come in here with the giant leaf, or do I want to come in with a softer cluster? That is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's just very subtle, very, very nice. That's definitely not the one. Let's look at the washi collection. I know I have something, but now, like I said, it just doesn't seem like maybe just fill in something more down here, but definitely no washi. All right, let's come in with some of these little blue. That. They do curl up on you. You've got to work with them a little bit. Trying to get that uncurled. There. Now, let's see, what else? Where else? I think maybe just something right there to kind of balance it all out. Something small, nothing too big. Let's go with this left little cluster. This looks good. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Yep, that was all it needed. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now we're going to come in with our tape. Starting at the bottom again, lining it up, smooth it out. So now that protects the whole thing. And this is definitely a display-worthy gift that they will want to keep. They'll want to display it. It's very unique, very unusual. That they will love. Just beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, I'm just tickle pink with how this is looking. So I would definitely have to work on the plain packing tape method versus this method. Because this is definitely nicer. So the next one we'll practice and we'll do some testing on just using the laminate. And let's see how that looks and what that turns out to be. So now I'm going to come in here and just trim up right around the edge of this. And this acrylic plate is probably like 1/4 of an inch. It's not thin. And it's not flimsy. It's not pliable. It's very rigid. So I'll turn it sideways so you can see the width. I'll flip it over in a minute so you can see the other side. These should definitely be on your list of crafts to make. They're very unique gifts. I think they would really go over well for any occasion. Need to come in with some sharp scissors because those were dull And those were not doing a good job. But these are super sharp. They're brand new, so I've had them for what? I don't even know. I don't think I've had them for a year. But I could. Okay, get the tape off of there. Sticking. Okay, flip it over. Just take your time and trim it, and it will look really nice. I don't know if a straight blade would do better cutting it. I'll have to get one and then I'll be able to try it and test it and see. Or a razor maybe, a razor blade. Just little tiny wisps of tape. All right, let me see if I can bend it over if that's going to work. Nope. Come around it from this side. There we go. Okay. You definitely want to be on the same side that is the tape is coming off the edge. All right. That looks better. Let me get all that out of the way. Okay. So this is the side that would normally have a postage stamp here, so I think I'll make a little faux postage stamp and put it on there. And cute little tea time theme, a little succulent, and then turn it over, has the message, very beautiful. So you see that washy image coming through that clear is just absolutely gorgeous. So what do you think? Leave me a comment below if this is something that you're going to add to your to-do crafting for a future project. I'd love to see that. And there you have it. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you again for subscribing and entering the giveaway. And we will be doing it again when we reach 700 in the community. So 700 subscribers and another wonderful, fun giveaway. So keep creating in the sunshine. Stay safe. And I will see you in tomorrow's calligraphy practicing video. Bye-bye.